Hey, it's the end of October and I'm out here in our garden and everything is pretty much done, and tomorrow we have some snow predicted. So we still have quite a bit of kale and Swiss chard, as you can see behind me here, and I didn't want it to go to waste, so I came up with an idea of how to preserve it and keep it so that we could use it throughout the winter. So stay tuned and I'll show you how. Start by making sure your kale is washed. The next thing you're going to do is chop the kale into bite-sized pieces. The easiest way to chop kale is to fold it in half and cut out the stem and then chop it up. Next, you're going to take the kale and put it into a pot of boiling water. You're going to want to cook the kale for approximately 2 to 3 minutes, not too long. You still want the kale to be a nice bright green color when you take it out. Using a slotted spoon, you want to carefully remove the kale from the pot and set it in a colander to drain. I have my colander sitting in a bowl so the water drains into the bowl. Let the kale drain for a few minutes. Remove the kale from the colander and set it on a clean kitchen towel. Next, roll the kale up in the towel and carefully squeeze out the remainder of the water from the kale over your kitchen sink. So I found these freezer trays. They are made of silicone and they are in 1 cup sections so that I can freeze my produce like I'm doing today with my kale and my Swiss chard. Or you could also freeze your soups or even stews in here to pop out for future lunches. So I think these are a really great use for freezing produce, and then they have this lid and you can easily store them in the freezer. So I will add a link for these in the description below. Pack your blanched greens down into the freezer trays. You want to make sure that you press firmly so that they're really dense and tightly packed. And there you have it. With very little effort on my part, I now have 8 cups of kale and Swiss chard that I'm going to be popping into the freezer. And when they are all frozen, I will take them out of the container and put them into Ziploc plastic bags so that I can use them in soups throughout the winter. If you got value from today's video, please be sure to hit like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.